Live from N216 in Moore Hall at the University of Evansville, this is the weekly Top 9 with Cody and Craig for the week of January 17th, 2011. I'm Cody.
And I'm Craig.
And that's all we got for you.
Yeah, that was the entire
show. We can only be so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our first show.
So, pretty excited here in a nice little recording room.
Yes, we broke into the radio station on campus and just hijacked it.
Yeah.
It is a very speed-like, that movie.
Yeah, it's how we roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so how are we going to do this? We're 9 to 1 or 1 to 9?
Well, we've got them in no particular order. I think we're ending with the best thing, so let's just start at number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Ketchup is disgusting. Don't you think?
Please elaborate. This is Cody's, so I'm going to let him...
This is the thing that I was insistent upon having. Ketchup is just... It just looks like if it's on your plate, it looks like you should be visiting a hospital. It's just so red, and you shouldn't consume it. Like, it's just gross.
Well,
Have you tasted it? It's
yes,
disgusting.
Ketchup is amazing.
Ketchup tastes like, I don't know, like a dead cat ground up into ketchup.
You do realize where it comes from, right?
Tomatoes.
Right.
I love tomatoes.
Why don't you like tomato paste?
Because it's gross. It does not taste anything like tomatoes.
Well, in the sense that a McDonald's French fry doesn't taste anything like a potato. Yeah, you're right.
You know what? You shouldn't even be allowed to eat ketchup. That's how you know that it's not made from real tomatoes, because you don't die when you eat it.
That's true. I am allergic to actually raw potatoes and raw tomatoes. So
you should be dead.
So I should be dead. Okay,
Yeah.
That's a valid point. Maybe ketchup is
terrible.
Okay,
The consensus has been reached.
Okay. I don't think it's terrible. I just don't think it's real tomato. I think that's all I got
from
that.
Tomatoes. Sorry to disappoint everyone.
No, that's okay. Hopefully we have some other ketchup fans out there, you know.
Well, if anybody else hates ketchup, let me know.
Yeah.
I know of one person who hates ketchup.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's about it.
I don't know. I used to like ketchup, and then one day I just tasted it, and I was like, "Meh." That was the noise.
Maybe you just tasted some really bad ketchup. Maybe it was mustard, and you were just like, "Oh, this is bad."
I don't like mustard either.
Well, exactly.
I don't really enjoy condiments in general, except mayonnaise.
Condiments.
I like mayonnaise.
I'm not a big mayonnaise fan.
I don't know why.
Barbecue sauce is my favorite or just sweet and sour sauce in general.
That we can agree that sweet and sour sauce is good. Honey mustard? Good.
Never really had honey mustard.
Really? They always have it in the cafeteria. You should try it sometime.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try that next time I get chicken nuggets.
Yesterday I mixed the honey mustard sauce with the barbecue. It was really good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're like a mad scientist.
I should have put mayonnaise in it.
That might have thrown off your consistency a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would have had a heart attack.
But that's okay.
Yeah, because it would have been amazing.
Yeah. There are some things that are worth a heart attack.
Not ketchup.
Harry Potter 7 Part 2, probably worth a heart attack.
Gonna be good.
Yeah. BioShock 3, all my Xbox fans out there, it's totally worth a heart attack.
Speaking of Xbox.
Number 2.
Why is Xbox so addicting? And I guess this one's mine.
Yeah, because I don't play it that often.
Although Cody did bring this one up.
I did.
I don't know. I think the bigger question is, why are video games in general so addicting? And you kind of had a little psychological look at it, didn't you?
Because you live with me and you need to escape from the reality of that.
Exactly.
So
and the only way is
yourself in
into a more
games.
dangerous reality where I can feel no pain.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always loved video games.
I always liked the ones where I could drive, and then that was about it. And then I got a real car, and I was like, this is much better.
Yes, but less fun in the sense
that I can't run over people.
Exactly. He's kind of a monster in what is it, Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto. I get a little intense.
Yeah. What's the guy's name? The main guy. What is this?
Nico.
Yes.
Cousin, you want to go bowling?
Last semester, I'm trying to study for finals. Every once in a while, you just hear some crazy old lady get hit by a car. Cody's just like capping people left and right.
Oh, it was so fun.
Well, that's the cool thing about video games. You get to do stuff you couldn't do normally.
Right.
So why is Xbox so addicting? It's just the best system out right now.
I would say, yeah. I would say that it is.
And along those lines,
I think we're getting too high definition.
I don't know. I enjoy our TV though.
Oh yeah, we have a great TV
that we bought together.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I bought it with my money,
but I was there.
That you helped me.
And that's why Xbox is so addicting. Remember the day we went to Best Buy to get a TV when we found out that we were roommates together.
We bought the TV within 5-10 minutes, maybe.
Yes.
After a quick discussion, and then they were out of the one that we wanted. So I was like, well, anyway, I'm an instant gratification kind of guy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I am. I can't wait for things to happen. So, yes, so we got the TV, we put it in my car, and we went back in to look around, and we were there for another hour and a half
Yeah.
playing FIFA.
Yeah, they had the FIFA 2010 Africa Cup set up.
And we were so excited, and neither of us could make a goal.
No, in fact, the only goal that was made was Cody accidentally scored on himself.
Yes.
And we were...
we were having fun. That was when we bonded. I think that was when we...
Yes.
That was when we became roommates, and it was exciting. And then you got it for your birthday.
Yes.
And I realized quickly that if we kept playing it, I was going to hate you forever.
Yes, he got angry every...
It wasn't so much anger, it was just
frustration.
And I've never felt such burning hate for you than when you scored goals. And I said to myself, I was like, I can't play it anymore, or I'll hate him for the rest of my life. Because I don't play video games. I'm not good at controls and thinking things through and strategy. So you had an advantage, and I didn't want to stick with it.
Right.
Because I knew I would hate you quickly.
And that game, I mean, it's only fun with multiplayer, so it's kind of been sitting on my closet.
Well, you could play it with our neighbor.
That's true, but...
Yeah, that would be fun. I'm sorry you're not getting the use out of it that we hoped for.
That's okay. We're a week into the semester, and I've already torn Borderlands apart, so...
Yeah, you have been...
I hid my Xbox today. I woke up this morning. It is in my closet in the bottom drawer, and it's not coming out until a game night or something. So.
Oh, really?
So is Xbox addicting? Yes. But can it be fought? Yes.
Yes.
Número 3.
All right, number 3?
Number 3. We have a lot of things in our room that are... Well, maybe they don't belong to us.
They're not so much stolen as they appear.
Yeah.
Like
they just kind of happen to us. Like, we have a traffic cone that I found in the trash one day. And I was like, I've always wanted the traffic cone, but, I'm a rule follower, so I don't steal things off the highway.
And it's one of those nice ones that has, like,
words
slippery when wet in English and in Spanish. I now know that piso mojado.
Piso mojado.
Mojado, whatever. Piso mojado. It means, like, slippery floor or, like, wet floor. Yeah. That's...
Piso means wet.
Yeah. And mojado means floor.
Oh, Spanish.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. And then we also have a napkin dispenser.
A napkin dispenser from the school cafeteria, which I felt bad about, but I didn't take it. It literally appeared. Yeah. I opened the door one day, and sitting like a lost dog in front of the room was just a napkin dispenser. And my instinct was to take it back immediately, but then it just kind of stayed. Special guest time! Woo!
Yay! First
Mr.
episode.
Rogers didn't have a special guest for like 3 seasons.
Really?
Yeah,
what happened to Mr. McFeely? He was the mailman.
All right, you are.
That's scary that you know that.
He had the mailbag. Like, oh my gosh.
What are we talking about?
Mr. McFeely was the mailman. He was the weird
That is
old
the
guy.
most pedophile name for a mailman I've ever. Mr. McFeely. What did I get in the mail today?
I just remember from the show The King and the Queen hand puppets.
Right. Those were.
Oh God, what were their names?
It was the King and Queen of Make Believe. I don't know if they actually had names.
They did.
Did they?
Yeah.
It was a king like Reginald or something.
Lear?
Really. King. No, trust me, it would have been a completely different show if it was King Lear.
Yes, it would have.
So maybe we should ask her the question: what should be the next thing that we steal for our room?
Yes, we have a traffic cone that I found in the trash. We have a napkin dispenser that we found in front of the room one day from the cafeteria that I never took back.
It was in front of your room?
Yeah.
It was literally just...
Your game?
Yeah.
I opened the door and it was sitting. Like, it had to be put there for a reason. Nobody just, like, left it in the middle of the hallway. It was there. And so I didn't take it back. Because I just didn't. And then... What else? Do we have anything else that's not particularly ours? No, I don't think so.
Not that I can think of. Most of the posters have been given to us. You didn't take the Scott
You didn't hear
Pilgrim
this from
poster,
me, and thank goodness my name hasn't been said yet. But the easiest thing on campus to steal are the signs in the library that say, please do not reshelve the books. They pop right off. They're Velcro.
We won't be stealing any of those.
No, of course not. That would be wrong.
But
if we
I have
did,
one on my desk.
I think it's more fun if they happen upon us.
Yeah,
not
because
as much as we like physically take them.
Because so far we're not liable.
Yeah. I mean, they just happen to be in our room. And I decorated the traffic cone. I found a nice way to use it. It has a little hole on top of it. And so I had Tootsie Roll Pops. I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I decorated the traffic cone, and it's got Tootsie Roll Pops coming out.
Very nice.
It is very crafty.
It is. It's very convenient.
It
very
is.
Nice. Love it.
You'll never eat them.
No, I have a cherry one that you gave me.
I put the other ones in my mouth already.
Ew.
With the wrapper on.
Ew.
How does that make it
It was
worse?
for a movie.
It was.
This is just not getting better, is it? Yeah. So the next thing we're going to steal...
I don't know. Well, maybe one of those signs from the library, but we won't be taking it for ourselves.
Exactly.
If you want to make it happen, make it rain.
Yeah, if someone wants to bring one to us.
That would be wonderful.
Whatever works for you.
I'm doing my little wink over here.
Yeah. Okay, does that adequately do number 3?
I think 3. That will be the next thing that hopefully will happen upon us.
On to number 4?
Number 4.
Yeah, I kind of got Craig addicted, and I want to say addicted because
yes, it's definite addiction
to Star Trek.
Next Generation.
I've created a monster. That's the only way I can describe it.
I don't know anything about Star Trek.
Okay,
well, that's okay.
We'll explain it to you. There is an episode where they go into the holodeck. Do you know what the holodeck is?
No.
Okay, so it's like virtual reality.
It's a room where they can just make virtual scenes. So you can go in there and be like, oh, I want to make a library, and then you're in a library.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Because you're on the Starship Enterprise.
Why?
And that's
what else are you going to do?
In the episode, the character Data, he's in like a drawing room with
Professor Moriarty from
Sherlock Holmes.
Right.
So he's like actually pretending to solve one of Holmes' mysteries.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Everything within the room is physical, but you can't take it out because it's holograms. It feels like it's physical, but when you try to take it out, it'll just disappear. So it all exists for real in the room.
We can show you clips of it.
Yes.
I'm interested.
It's very good. It's very good. But anyway, at the end, near the Professor Moriarty takes over the ship, and it turns out that they've actually been in the holodeck the whole episode, and they don't realize it until that. And Picard ends up tricking Moriarty to think that he's leaving the holodeck, but he's still in like a mini holodeck. It's very trippy.
It's layers upon. It's like Inception, just in an hour.
It makes sense when you watch it, but when I'm trying to explain it to you, it doesn't make sense. But anyway,
Inception was good.
Inception was great, and this might turn into an Inception-esque conversation.
But well, I mean, it's very Inception-y.
It is.
At the end of the episode, they trick him into thinking that he's left the holodeck and flying into space and going off to live the rest of his life. And so they're all gathered and they're talking about how, wouldn't it be trippy if, we were just in a mini holodeck and the whole universe that we know is fake. And so they're all like, oh, ho, that's funny. And so, like, all of them leave except for the one guy who's kind of, like, awkward.
Tech support,
yeah, he really is tech support. And then he just kind of looks around and he was like, computer, end program. And that's just kind of how it ends.
She just kind of waits to see if he's, like, still in the holodeck. And it was really great.
It was very good.
I think I actually said that the next day. I was walking around outside and thinking about it. I was just, like, no one was around us. Okay. Computer, show me the exit, or just it was very Matrixy. I was so excited, but it was such a great episode.
It is a great episode, and Star Trek's good in general.
It is.
So it even made our top 9 quotes today.
It did. So. Later in the show, we'll have
Cher the best lines,
and one of them will be from Star Trek.
Yes.
Okay.
Just because Cher's great.
Number 5.
Popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting slizzard, sipping scissor in my ride, like 3-6. Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G.
Oh, number 5.
That's why I'm excited to be sitting here.
Yes.
I think it's hilarious.
This is why you came in.
So, for everyone who has been living under a rock for the past few months, there's a song by a band called Far East Movement. It is called Like a G6.
What is a G6?
That is the question.
That was my question.
Well, if you're having trouble understanding the lyrics...
No fear.
No fear.
No fear pop music.
Exactly. Just like No Fear Shakespeare from the Cliff Notes and Spark Notes people.
We're going to help you.
We're going to help you understand what they're saying in Like a G6. So we've taken the chorus, and we're going to present it like they do in a No Fear Shakespeare Spark Notes book.
The original language, and then in words that you would actually understand.
Right. I will be doing I will do my best to drop a mad beat and spit out these lyrics as best I can. And Cody will be acting as translator.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready. I've been preparing for this.
I'm going to enjoy this.
We practiced.
All right.
All right. This is Like a G6.
All right. Popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard.
Putting bottles in ice, cooling them as if we were placing them in below freezing temperatures during a severe winter storm.
When we drink, we do it right, getting slizzard.
When we consume alcohol, we do it in the correct manner, getting intoxicated.
Sippin' scissor.
Taking small drinks of a beverage consisting of prescription-strength cough syrup containing codeine and promethazine, typically mixed with ingredients such as Sprite soft drink or Mountain Dew and pieces of Jolly Rancher candy.
In my ride, like 3-6.
In my vehicular unit, just like the Academy Award-winning American rap group 3-6 Mafia.
Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6.
Now I'm feeling so under the influence of drugs or alcohol, akin to how one may feel when being transported by the Gulfstream G650 twin-engine business jet aircraft.
Like a G6, like a G6.
Akin to the Gulfstream G650 twin-engine business jet aircraft. Akin to the Gulfstream G650 twin-engine business jet aircraft.
Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6.
Now I'm feeling so under the influence of drugs or alcohol, akin to the feelings one might experience when being transported by the G650 twin-engine business jet aircraft. And there you go.
I hope this has been helpful to everyone.
This has been a presentation of No Fear Pop.
So maybe that'll be a weekly thing we do.
Yeah,
we don't know, but
I think we can.
We hope this has been helpful. My problem with this song is it's like the worst drinking song.
Yeah, there has been okay. Our original idea was to compare it to some of the best songs of the decades, and so you've got
from the 70s. We were gonna do. I was thinking White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. Wow.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven,
Jack and Diane from
the 80s,
Creep from the 90s,
Surrender by Cheap Trick, just these really amazing songs
that are deep,
but
you can't, because each song has its own
little niche.
So Like a G6 is clearly about consuming alcohol.
So we thought, what is the best consuming alcohol song ever, and we're gonna to kind of compare it to. And to me, it was very obvious. It's actually my favorite song of all time, Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. And for those of you who don't know, it's the I get knocked down, but I get up again, you ain't never gonna keep me down song.
Yes, it has a moral.
It does.
I get knocked down,
but I get up again.
You're never gonna keep me down. As opposed to sipping scissor... drinking under the driving while intoxicated.
There's a line in Like a G6, something along the lines, even sober girls when they're next to me feel drunk. What? Are you that pimpish? I don't get the reference.
Are you exuding alcohol through your pores?
Like, that's too much.
Yeah, when you've had that much alcohol, you need to stop.
Now, tub thumping in Like a G6's defense is about drinking too much. The phrase tub thumping refers to going to a bar, getting drunk, and then talking against something you don't believe in. Most of the time in Britain, it means the government. So a tub thumper is someone who gets drunk and talks bad about the government, which is fine because the British love their anarchy stuff.
Anarchy!
Anarchy!
Woo!
Yay! Our meeting's on Friday. Or is it? We can't organize because we're anarchists. Anyway. Oh, yay. Okay. But, so yeah, even tub thumping, but it had a point, is the big...
Yeah, it has a moral.
It does.
It builds self-esteem.
It does. And Like a G6 doesn't build up anything.
Not so much.
Yeah. Mm-mm. All it has is a really awesome hook, and even that gets old.
Yeah. There's only so high I can feel.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Fruit snacks.
I still don't know why this is important.
Well, they're delicious.
He called me a slur.
Oh, yeah.
Referring to fruit snacks.
I did. It was
a homophobic slur.
What did
I'm not homophobic. I love you.
I know you're not homophobic, but
the slur was.
The slur was definitely homophobic.
My mother always buys me fruit snacks for our room.
And thankfully, because she's nice.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Like the child she raised.
So, ouch. I love my brother. So last week, Cody and I were at my house, and as we were leaving, my mom says to me, "Don't forget to take your fruit snacks." And I turned to my mom and say, "Mom, Cody is right there and can hear everything you're saying."
He did.
That's funny. I'm sorry.
My mother didn't get the joke.
I got the joke.
And he stares at me with these little puppy dog eyes for a second, and I realized but then I bought him Steak and Shake.
Did you have to explain to your mom what you meant?
No, I still don't think she knows what
because I would have explained it. That's just me.
I called you a fruit snack. That's completely different. There's nothing derogative about it. Essentially, you are squishy and full of amazingness. And you know what? You are.
True.
And if I'm a homophobe for
I
saying
think I
that,
like the term fruit snack now than more like fruit cake or something.
exactly.
Like,
Fruit cake just sounds like you're
That's what you're
like,
gonna call your gay best friend. Hey, fruit snack. Delicious.
I just call mine Cody.
Aw.
The one before 8.
All right, number 7.
Number 7, Spanish.
It's our teacher, who is a visiting teacher, I believe.
She is a visiting instructor of Spanish.
Okay. She is from Madrid.
She's a very nice lady.
She is. Like, I would probably share a meal with her and not be offended.
Yes.
I like her. I like her as a person very much. She's very great.
That is the worst insult I've ever given a teacher. Well, I like her as a person.
Well, I don't hate her as a teacher, but
it's difficult.
It's difficult. It is very difficult.
For elementary Spanish. No Spanish ever spoken in my life.
Yeah, other than like basic numbers, and I think I know how to say hello. I'm pretty sure it's
Hola.
gracias. Oh, see? I suck at Spanish. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola, ¿qué tal? Nebula.
So, the first day, she questions me, and I don't understand the question. I know the question. I don't understand how she wants me to present the answer.
The question was basically name a country in which Spanish is spoken.
But she didn't say it like that. She said it like blah, 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 blah.
In Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah, translate that into Spanish.
Yeah.
Quince.
And yeah, it was.
And she made me. She
almost made him cry.
It was pathetic.
And we thought, okay, first day we're all just getting back into it. She's just getting back in. Surely the second day is going to be amazing.
She's going to understand.
Yes. So we go in the second day, and she does it again.
She almost makes me cry for the second time.
We all had to pick names. I believe that's what this one was. We all had to pick names and introduce ourselves as a kind of a someone who's higher up.
Right.
What's
the Usted form?
The Usted form.
Formal Usted.
The very formal form. Yes. So we were Senor. I was Senor Bartleby, and you were
Senor Green. But she didn't understand that Green was an allusion to the character Mr. Green from The Clue.
Yeah.
She assumed I meant the color green. And then she went off into this tangent about how green was verde. And I was like, no, it's green. The name doesn't change. Your name doesn't change languages. And she didn't. I almost cried again.
Yep. But eventually you were just like, it's green. And she finally was like, oh, okay.
And then the most pathetic part was she shook my hand. Muy bien.
Which beats the kid that, well, when we had to learn
out with.
Yeah, she kissed a kid on the cheek twice, but granted, okay, it wasn't like pedophilic. It was just, that's how they greet each other in Spain. You do a kiss on each cheek. But oh god, she actually called up a guy and did it. It was kind of weird.
I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
I mean, if she had done it to me, I would have been like A+ for this. I would have tongued it.
Well, it would have been tongue in cheek and tongued it. But.
Yeah, I would have gone like. I would have just like shook my head just a little bit, so like when she went for my cheek, like my tongue would have slipped inside of her mouth, and then A+ for
You say this, but at the time you would have just been like, she's talking to me. But redeeming factor, last day,
I was successfully able to spell my name in Spanish,
and she was excited.
She always calls on me first,
right? Because we sit in the front of the class because we made that choice.
Yes. Well, I followed you, but whatever.
Yep.
So. All I knew, she wanted me to spell my name, so I was like, C-O-T. I said Y. I said it wrong. I said Y wrong. And so she just said Y, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she moved on to other people, and I didn't cry.
Yeah.
But then there was a quiz, and I blinked, and I successfully managed to find the answers elsewhere.
Yep.
So
we're not going to elaborate on that one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
We'll cut that out.
So hopefully, Spanish will go better this next week.
Yes, we
only have it 2 days this week.
Oh, thank God. No offense. Offense meant.
Yeah.
Take offense to that.
Oh, wow.
So.
Okay.
Number 8, isn't it great?
Number 8.
Cody's new video.
I made a film.
It was pretty amazing.
It was good.
It was. The Sound No Fury.
The Sound of No Fury.
The Sound of No Fury. Give us a little. What's it about?
The setup of the idea is that when we stop listening to each other, we lose the ability to hear things, which sounds really cheesy, but I like it.
It does.
So that follows that. It starts off, there are two star-crossed angry lovers, and they're just angry and fighting with each other, and then just
on the radio, I might add.
Yes, on the radio, and she just
was it in this very room?
It was in this room.
Oh,
yes.
There we go.
So basically, they get to the point where they've just stopped listening to each other, and then things just go silent, and it's their journey to realize that they are meant to be together and that they need to listen to each other.
And when he says things go silent, he means things go silent.
The video is silent for nearly 3 minutes.
Yes, and it's very... I don't want to say deep and just like give... I feel like that doesn't do it credit, just to give a very generic term, deep. But it has this very good effect that... I mean, when something has no sound, that's when you really listen to it. Like, we feel so uncomfortable in complete silence that... When we have this video while people are still talking and still moving, that there's no sound. It's, you know, the first thing people are going to do is make sure their volume's working. It's going to be The Sopranos all over again.
Okay.
But
don't stop believing.
Very, very, very good film. Worth watching.
Thank you. We also like to watch Will and Grace a lot, which brings us to number 9.
Number 9.
Yes!
Number 9. Number 9.
All right. So
there is an episode,
a very amazing episode,
and here's a bit of the audio from the episode. This is Jack actually meeting Cher, but he believes that it's a cross-dresser.
If I could turn back time. If I could turn back time. Snap out of it.
So, we've had the joke going on for a few days that things need to be said like Cher might say them with the "oh." So, I've been doing the whole in everything I do.
Everything.
And I decided last night that a lot of movies would just be better if Cher had said some of the greatest lines from those movies. And so our top sub 9 of the top 9, Cher doing famous lines from movies.
Number 1 is from Titanic.
I'll never let go.
Oh, can you just picture her on the big door with Leonardo DiCaprio and Cher's face right there and her plastic surgery just kind of shrink wrapping.
Is Cher in the studio?
Cher is in the studio.
Would you like to visit her?
Sure.
Come on in. Oh gosh.
Oh.
We are visited again by our friend
who is nameless.
Nameless. We'll beep it out.
Yeah. But yeah, picture just Cher on the big door and Leo just holding on to her and just
her hair just flowing,
not even touched by the ice, just flowing,
just there.
Oh, yes.
So
that's number 1. Number 2 comes from Silence of the Lambs.
Good evening, Clarice.
Oh, doesn't it just scare you?
She's I think probably a lot more terrifying than Hannibal Lecter.
I think Anthony Hopkins. Who would I rather not meet in a dark alley?
Cher.
Oh, but
have you seen her face?
Have you seen Anthony Hopkins?
Have you seen Cher?
That's true.
I think I'm a little more scared of her than I would be him.
Definitely Anthony Hopkins.
Number 3 is from Casablanca.
Oh, the gin joints in all the towns in all the world. She walked into my house.
Just imagine Humphrey Bogart all by himself.
Pining after Cher.
Oh, if I could turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
Number 4 comes from Jaws.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh my gosh, when that shark is just swimming at them.
I think they could have put Cher in the water and it would have just had the same effect.
That would have been terrifying.
she just pops up.
Gypsies, growling. Thieves, and sharks. Oh, that would have been great.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Oh, let's see. Number 5. This is a more modern one. This is from Despicable Me.
Comes from the line said by Agnes when she sees her unicorn. So it's so fluffy, I think I'm gonna die.
That's also what she said when she met Sonny Bono. Number 6 is from Terminator 2.
I'll be back.
Yes. Oh, yes. Who needs Arnold Schwarzenegger when you've got Cher?
Ever.
No. Let's see. Number 7. This one comes from Planet of the Apes and was uttered by Charlton Heston, a man you may remember as Moses.
Yeah, your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
You damn dirty ape. Oh, wow. This one actually is Cher, but we feel like she didn't really capture it the way...
She didn't do it the way Cher would do it.
Exactly.
So
she did it like Cher playing someone else would do it, which you have to do in movies sometimes.
Right.
So
you can't just be yourself all the time.
This one is from the movie Moonstruck.
Snap out of it!
Actually named one of the greatest movie quotes of all time.
Yes.
By
one of the top 100.
AFI, I believe.
Which is, I think, where all these came from. Except Despicable Me.
Yes.
And Titanic.
And probably the next one, which comes from Star Trek First Contact, and is our last one, number 9.
Number 9.
This is Lily from Star Trek First Contact.
Jean-Luc, blow up the damn ship!
Oh, and then he smashes the glass.
No! No! Which we will be reenacting for you next week. So look forward to that.
You know, I think that does it for our first top 9.
I think it does. I think so. Thank you for being here with me today.
Yes, thank you so much. It's been fun.
I had a good time.
We want to thank our special nameless guest,
and we will see you next week.
All right.
Stay tuned after the credits for a bit of a surprise.
Yep.
Alright, thank you for staying tuned after the credits. We have decided that instead of ending the show boringly, we would do something far more interesting.
Very, very, far more interesting.
Very interesting. So, earlier we recited the White Boy lyrics, or the No Fear pop music lyrics to, like, a G6.
Right.
But now we find that you might not understand the video.
Which is understandable.
Because it is trippy. But no fear, we have deciphered it for you. And we are going to take you through it. So, if now you will load the video, we'll wait. Feel free to pause us.
Thank you for coming back. We were really scared you wouldn't.
Yeah, so, alright, if you will start the video on my count from 3, 2, 1, we'll start on go and not 1 because that would be stupid.
As in 3, 2, 1, go? Alright.
Alright, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay, so we're walking into the club.
It looks like a sushi house. There's a to-do list. You always have to take your iPad when you go out to drink.
And here we go. With that great
looks
quote.
Like if you have large breasts and you walk into a room full of pretty strangers, they will give you alcohol.
Exactly.
That is what I'm learning.
That's actually a Japanese custom. If you'll notice, they are in a sushi house. That is a...
Okay, if you wear sunglasses indoors, people will dance wildly around you.
And I would like to correct myself. That actually said it was a Korean restaurant.
Oh, it's Korean.
Not Japanese. I feel so dumb. I'm sorry.
Red and blue are clearly the primary colors in life. Again, there's a man. Sunglasses make you cool.
Now, it's not just being in the club. I mean, this white room is representing the void in their hearts that they're trying to fill. And in this way,
you can only go to the alcohol store at 10 p.m. at night. That is a very important thing. You can carry... Okay, if you're beautiful, looks like you don't have to pay for your alcohol. That's what... Oh, no, you do. You do have to pay for your alcohol if you're beautiful.
And this is also just good advice for anyone. If you go at 10 p.m. at night, there will be beautiful women. And Pringles, if you notice that. Some product placement right there.
Apparently we have New York City, like, Megatrons just everywhere in the city. Everybody has really nice cars.
Everyone just
think that
looks
probably
beautiful.
Stems.
I think that's the point of the song.
You can make an airplane motion with your hands.
I think the whole point of the song is if you drink, everyone is beautiful. And I think that's why everyone in this video is just so amazing.
Maybe, at 11 p.m. you must scan your hands.
Exactly. I do that every night before I go to bed.
Yeah. Okay, there's a radio station.
Yeah, this is kind of scary.
Okay, tattoos on your upper buttocks. Good idea.
Yes. Shoulder, not so much.
Sometimes you wear too much makeup, but everybody...
What is with that girl?
Okay, if you are Alice in Wonderland...
on drugs, which is scary in and of itself.
You can give away autographs, even though people don't know who you are, and they will
You know what? A moving poster like that would be awesome.
They are in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
At 12:30 a.m., you will exit the elevator.
You're not even at the club yet.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I'm in bed by this time, but it's very dedicated to get to these clubs.
Room 901, that is the room club. That is the club room. Where you might feel like a G6. You should make sexual drink directly from the bottle.
And then share it with people.
And then, yes.
Because you're so drunk, you can't transmit diseases. That's a conscious thing.
Yes.
Now, an 808, for those of you who don't know, is a synth drum, or actually it can be a manual drum.
You should always put your hands up while partying.
Yes.
I think it might be because if you put them down, you could be, like, get a lawsuit or something.
Exactly. Like, they think you're playing with your butt.
Yeah.
Like, it's so dumb.
Put your hands up. Just kind of move. Don't actually dance. Just, like, move.
All that dance clubs are just feeling.
Okay, apparently now it's okay to use glasses. Past 12:30 a.m., you can use glasses for your drinks. But it looks like only champagne is allowed. Okay.
See, this song made me appreciate Kesha all the more, but then I thought, what if Kesha sang these?
The following morning at 7:30 a.m., you should actually board the G6.
And there are no hangovers. No, not on this flight.
None. I think the moral of the video here is that if you are rich, you can drink every night and have no consequences.
Exactly. And then you close up there you go.
And you fly away. And I hope you enjoyed our commentary. I think we did.
I did very
learned
much.
a lot. So,
I feel like we gave that video all the justice it deserved.
And that's all it deserved.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, and we will see you next.
And if you were not watching the music video while we were saying that, I hope you were thoroughly confused and will, in the future, actually do what we tell you to do.
Because that's the only way things work around here. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.